Hello friends, my name is Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. So the last unboxing video I did for Once Upon a Book Club, which is this, was horrid. I did not give a very good description of the plot, and I hopefully can redeem myself in this video. I have July's offering, which is by Kristen Harmel. It is The Stolen Life of Collette Marceau. I read this book in 2 days. I actually finished it last night around 12:30 a.m. and this is one of the best books I've read all year. So if you don't know anything about Once Upon a Book Club, they have different subscription offerings for adults, for young adults, and kids. This is the adult subscription. I will leave the details down below. The price varies if you do like month to month, if you do 3 months, if you do a year. I'll leave the website down below. I do have a discount code. House of Jane will get you 10% off on every single order. But let's get back to the book. This is a book that takes place during World War II, most notably 1942. And the present day of 2018. It is, the main character is Collette Marceau. So back in 1942, she was a 14-year-old young girl. She lived in Paris with her parents, mother, father, and little sister who was 4 years old. And her mother told the kids that she's a descendant of Robin Hood. Her mother was from England, and that stealing from the rich, but the rich had to be mean, bad people, and doing good things with what you stole to help other people was perfectly fine. So her mother was a jewel thief, and when Collette was old enough, Collette became a jewel thief as well. And they stole from neo-Nazis, they stole from Nazis, they stole from collaborators with the Nazis, they stole from really bad people, and they helped fund the French resistance. So tragically though, back in 1942, Colette's mother was caught. Her little sister, 4-year-old sister, was, I'm going to say, loosely kidnapped, and Collette and her father and her mother went to prison under the French and Nazi regime. Trying to figure out what to tell you at this point. Let's go to the gifts. Well, before we get to the gifts, let's go to present day 2018. Collette is now almost 90 years old. She lives in the Boston area, and I am looking at my cat about to make a severe mistake. Hold on for 1 second. Do not. Levi, what are you doing? He's just gonna hang. All right, he got out of there. Present day, 2018. I had to pick up my glasses. Present day, 2018, Collette lives in the suburbs of Boston. She's still a jewel thief. Over the years, she has stolen $30 million worth of jewels to fund Holocaust education programs and museums, and she only steals from bad people. You got to remember, that's her philosophy. If a person is good, you don't steal from them. If they are bad, if they were racist, if they're a Nazi, if they're a bad person, her upbringing was it's okay to steal. So Collette is nearing 90. And one of the items that she stole from Germans, her mother stole it actually, was a very, very significant bracelet, like a 2-part bracelet. Alone, they were lilies. Together, they were butterflies. She has one half. The other half has been missing for 76 years. But it turns up into a museum, a local museum. And she's figuring out, how did it get there? Who had it? How can she get it back? Because it belongs to a family that was murdered in the Holocaust, but maybe they're survivors of that family. She wants to get the other piece back. And she enlists the help of some friends. Now I'm going to start with the gift portion of the book because I've talked about the present and the past. I don't want to give away too much because there was a lot going on and a lot of relationships that intertwined and come full circle at the end, and I don't want to give away the book. Let me show you the beautiful book before I show you all the gifts inside the box. It is a hardcover this month. Like I said, it was by Kristen Harmel. I have read a couple of her books before. I read The Forest of Vanishing Stars and the Book of Lost Names. I read those years ago. And so this is the third read that I have the pleasure of reading. Hardcover book and beautiful inside of the book. And this beautiful printing on all of the pages all around. Very vintagey looking. So I love the book. And here's the box. So you're gonna get a box like this every month. And we have what I call the paperwork. And here are all the gifts. So I'm not gonna go through the paperwork because I'm a little disappointed because normally they have a signed book plate in this package and there's no signed book plate. There is no letter from the author because we normally get that on the back of a postcard. We did get a beautiful postcard as such, blank on the back, so you can actually make this into a mailable postcard. And but there's no letter from the author. They have a postcard about a Gothic horror novel that might be coming out as a future offering. I'm not sure. And we have a nice bookmark. We have a little sticker. It says The Stolen Life of Collette Marceau. I wonder if anything's underneath the sticker. No, it's just a sticker. And we have some conversation questions inside. They talk about the real Robin Hood, a little historical, and they give a recipe on the back of Colette's Dijon chicken, which was something she baked, she made for dinner in the book. So that looks delicious. And there are 4 gifts this month. So let's go ahead and get to the gifts. The first one is on page 63. I'm going to do a little reading and then I am going to open the gift. You can probably guess the gift from this reading. They're talking about Collette right here. Present day 2018. She washed her face, made herself a cup of coffee, and got dressed, taking care of her makeup as she always did, adding her signature red lipstick and black mascara, though she expected no visitors today. So that's the first gift, page 83. And it comes in a little cute little zippy bag with butterflies on it. And I bet you guessed, it is lipstick. It's called Resistance Red. And this lipstick is gorgeous. You just push the bottom. Let's see if I'm pushing the right part. Yeah, push the bottom, popped out. Let's do it again. Beep. And it's a beautiful red. And what's really gorgeous about this lipstick, I don't know if you can see it here, is there's actually imprinted design on the lipstick barrel right here. Really gorgeous. So that's the first gift. Love it. Love the container it's in. I think it's very neat. So far they're doing really well with the gifts. The next gift, let me get my little cheat sheet here, because this will tell you where all the gifts are on what pages, is page 82. So I'm on page 82. Page 82 is 1942, Paris. Collette is 14 years old. She has been stealing valuable jewels from bad people and turning it over to her mother, who gives it to somebody who funds the French resistance against the Nazis. She almost got caught once stealing a ring, and she was actually saved by a Jewish boy, and they start a little romance, writing letters back and forth to each other and sticking those letters in a hiding place. His name is Tristan, and she's Isidole from the book. She went into her parents' room and pulled a piece of paper and pen from Papa's desk, bringing them back to her room. "Dearest Tristan, thank you for your beautiful poems," she wrote. "I wish I was a poet too, because there are things I would like to say to you. Thank you for keeping my secret safe." She hesitated, then signed it, "Isolde." Was that too much? She considered crossing it out, starting again, but anonymity made her brave. So let's see what the gift is. I left it wrapped to show you how it comes, but I did open it to see what it was. And inside we have a notebook and pen set. And it says, "Once Upon a Book Club." I love the packaging. All right, let me see how this opens again. Oh yeah, this is cute. It opens just like that. Little magnetic closure. And it's Tristan and Isolde. I'm probably butchering that. And here is a notebook and pen set that we received. Really nice. The first one is her note to him, but the rest of the pages are blank, just like so. Should be a backing here, but no biggie. I can put my own cardboard there. And then we got a really nice pen. And I have to see how the ink is. Oh, it has one of those little things over here. Let me take it off. There's a pen protector. It's not coming off as a whole piece. It's nice black. Hello. It's almost like a gel pen. So very nice gift. Like the pad. Probably place this against something. I have like a little thing I can put it on, but it's really cute. So the gifts are so far very good. Okay, the next gift is on page 288, all the way in the back. Towards the end of the book, actually. The story, just for your information, is 300, the story is my cat. I gotta let him out. He's meowing at the door. The story is 359 pages. Let me let my cat out of my room. I'll be right back. Never a dull moment. What did I say, 288? Let's see a little sticker here. It says, "Open your gift." As the car slowed to a stop in front of their hotel, Les Jardins du Marais, Collette realized with a jolt of sadness they were in the 11th this is French. My French is really rusty. Arrondissement, mere blocks from where she had once lived. Her heart thudded as she and Daniel climbed out of the back seat. She breathed in, Paris itself assaulting all her senses at once. Yeast, smoke, flowers, exhaust, eternal spring. How was it possible that the air itself felt like home, like a reunion long overdue? Truthfully, I don't remember the gift. I don't remember what it is. Oh, so it's a pretty box, by the way, of Paris. 288. And I do remember now, because I did look at the gifts a little while ago, but I finished the book yesterday. It is a reed diffuser, and it's really pretty. It's pink reeds. So let me get it out. So I got this book box probably 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Just read the book the last 2 days. But this was the time I actually peeked at the gifts before I got to the pages, being very honest. So it's a really sweet reed diffuser. Oh, it smells like heaven. It's bergamot and lavender. It's Once Upon a Book Club, little stamps, Springtime in Paris. 1.7 fluid ounces. It does smell delicious. So that's the third gift. Like I said, the gifts this time, probably one of my favorites in all the book boxes. All right, we have one more gift on page 357. I'll make sure when I read this that I don't give away anything about the ending. We get to 357, there it is. Oh, it's the epilogue. All right, let me see how I'm gonna read this so you don't. All I'm gonna read was, oh boy. I might not read anything because it's gonna give away some of the book. So what I am gonna do is show you the gift, but I don't wanna read it because this is the epilogue. This is like the last few pages of the book. So I'm not gonna read this time, but I am gonna show you the gift for page 357. And it is jewelry. It is bracelets. 2 little bracelets that you would, I guess, yeah, you would wear it together. So I haven't even tried this on. Little clasp in the back. 2 little bracelets to represent the bracelets that were missing in the book. If you wear them together and they happen to form together just like that, it would be a cute little butterfly. So I thought that was a cute gift. It says, beautiful on their own, but stronger together. So those are the gifts. We got the bracelets, butterflies. We got the really pretty reed diffuser. It smells gorge, gorge, gorge. We got the pen and pencil set and the Resistance Red lipstick. But the best part of this whole thing, this whole box, even if you don't do a subscription, go to the library and check this out because this was a fantastic book. I don't want to tell you the ending. I just want to tell you how sometimes the past, which quite never leads us, but you do have to go forward past the worst things that possibly happened in your life and try to make a good life for yourself. And along the way, you gather those people together that enhance your life and you enhance theirs. So read The Stolen Life of Collette Marceau. I hope I explained the book a little bit better. Questions I will leave you with is, did she find the missing bracelets? Did she find out what happened to her sister? Did she and Tristan find each other again? That boy that they had that very brief love affair with letter writing exchange. And it's not a love affair because they were just kids, but they truly did like each other. And I haven't even mentioned other characters. They're so pivotal in this book, but pick it up. You want to go through the book club here? I believe it's on sale. I mean, you can get it 10% off of my code, House with Jane. I will leave all the details down below. It's at no extra cost to you. And the good thing is you can use that code over and over again, not only for book subscriptions, but for gifts on their channel as well. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm sorry, it was just, my cat kept disturbing me and it's a little disjointed. I'm gonna edit out some of the really bad parts. But it was a pleasure talking with you all today. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.